did you get the kiss? That was my girl. Everyday Magic and Miracles, Harnessing the Power of Visualizing with the Joy of Inspired Action. Chapter 1, Law of Attraction. Everything in this universe is vibrational. Most likely, you've heard a lot about Law of Attraction. Maybe you learned about it from the hit movie The Secret, or the book by the same title. Maybe you learned about it from another spiritual teacher. I'd like to suggest you open your mind to this possibility. You may not have learned the most important element. We must explore a key element right now before you attempt to use Law of Attraction and meet with disappointment or feel disheartened because it seems not to work. The key element is vibrational energy. It is vibrational energy that explains the science behind Law of Attraction so vividly that you will be able to trust it explicitly and therefore apply it with the accuracy of other scientific laws, like gravity, for instance. You don't doubt the law of gravity, right? Do you ever tell yourself, gravity works for that person, but for some reason it just doesn't work for me? I'm not sure gravity will work every single time in every instance. I may not be deserving enough for gravity to work for me, or because I didn't get a physics degree to ensure the most full and comprehensive understanding of the law of gravity, I'm not qualified to use it. Of course you don't. You learned a basic understanding of gravity, embraced it as a scientific law of the universe, and now you accept that it works without fail. You trust it and work with it in all you do, every single day, probably without even realizing it. You can trust Law of Attraction and learn to work with it to achieve the same level of consistent, accurate results. All you need is a basic but accurate understanding of how it works and the tools and process to begin working cooperatively with it in your everyday life. I first learned about Law of Attraction from the Abraham teachings through Esther and Jerry Hicks. In my opinion, this is the most accurate, vivid, and thorough teaching of Law of Attraction. I recommend that you learn from them too. I will not attempt to explain the depth and clarity of their teaching. Instead, my purpose here is to offer you a succinct understanding of Law of Attraction, and a simple process can be easily learned in the reading of this book, requiring less than an hour of your time and focus. I will share with you the process which I developed for myself and have used with amazing results in my life. As I told you in the introduction, I've shared this process with friends and colleagues in the past few years, and they have been delighted with the fabulous results that happen in their lives. They encouraged me to share it with more people, like you. I am enormously grateful to Esther and Jerry Hicks and to our beloved Abraham friends for the beautiful and masterful teachings they so courageously share, and to their dedication to its purity. It is not my intention to attempt to teach Law of Attraction as they do with such mastery and depth of understanding. As I said, my passion is to provide a succinct and easily applied understanding for you. If you would like more depth, I highly recommend that you explore the Abraham-Hicks teachings. In fact, I recommend this teaching to people frequently, and they tell me with great joy how powerfully it serves them. My best suggestion for those who would like to begin studying their teachings is to begin by reading this book, Ask and It Is Given. From there, follow your own guidance to select from the hundreds of CDs or dozens of DVDs, or perhaps another of their wonderful books, which are available for purchase from their website, www.abraham-hicks.com. For those of you who are completely new to the concept of Law of Attraction, you may need to do more research before my process makes real sense to you. It isn't my goal in this book to provide a depth of scientific proof for someone who has not yet embraced Law of Attraction. Although if you want that, I understand completely. There are some great resources to provide you that kind of evidence, and please feel free to pursue that if you wish. If you are new to studying Law of Attraction, I suggest that you complete my entire book, continue on to the next step, which is the Daily Action Guide, your Daily Compass. Begin by completing both of these and watching the training video. Then decide if you need more background information. Did you get the results you wanted? If not, you probably need a stronger foundation. If that is true for you, I would recommend the DVD, What the Bleep Do You Know?, to provide you a wealth of scientific evidence from medical doctors, quantum physicists, and many highly educated and respected experts. Plus, it's a really fun way to learn the heavy technical background so you can build a solid foundation about law of attraction. After watching What the Bleep Do You Know?, you may want to read the book I referenced above by Jerry and Esther Hicks, Ask and It Is Given. Another great resource to help provide the scientific foundation to understand law of attraction are the many books by Greg Braden. My favorites are The Divine Matrix and The Spontaneous Healing of Belief. Now, let's begin exploring the law of attraction and a brief daily process for you to apply it effectively in your everyday life for amazing and very real results.
Above and look at your life, and you see the life you live. Can you be surprised that it all turned out this way and not the way you planned? It's about what you know and what you understand. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Learn to follow that inner voice inside. That's the one that's telling you not to run and hide. See what your life could be when you visualize. It's about what you choose. That's your real life. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice.
Fundamentally, every thought is energy vibrating. This is what great scientists like Einstein and many more have proven for us. All matter is actually in motion at varying vibrational frequencies. As the thought vibrates, it causes a magnetic reaction in the world. Some energy is measurable and discernible to the human senses, some is not. Here are some examples of energy radiating that we know how to measure. You probably have a basic awareness that your brain and heart radiate energy waves, which can be measured with modern medical equipment. And your body has an electric current flowing through it, which can be measured. If you've ever received acupuncture, you felt firsthand the awesome experience of opening that flow of energy for improved health of your body. We know that a span of waves we call sound creates music and other sounds, such as voices by humans or animals. We know that a span of waves we call light creates the visual world we see. Some animals hear beyond our sound frequency, so we cannot hear what our dog hears, but that sound still exists and we pay attention to it. With powerful technology, we can see light waves that our eyes do not see, but they do exist, and we enjoy many modern benefits because we accept that is true and utilize it. Wouldn't it be foolish to refuse to believe there are energy waves creating sound and light simply because the human senses cannot discern them, and then miss out on the pleasure of listening to the radio or watching television? So let's expand on this idea of radiating energy. You think about something you desire to have, or something you fear to experience, and that thought radiates out from you into the universe. Like a sound wave or light wave, you cannot see it or hear it with normal human perception. Nevertheless, once you release it energetically just by your thought, the vibration of it goes on and on. Law of attraction instantly magnetizes your thought vibration with another vibration that matches the one you projected. It increases in power because of the new vibration which has joined the original vibration. Much like waves traveling across a lake, the greater the force creating the wave, the greater the resulting impact when they hit the shoreline. One small wave from a boat expands widely as it crosses the water. What kind of waves are you sending out across the expanse of the universe? Are they joyful or fearful? There is a simple and certain test for you to determine this if you are unsure. I will explore that in the next chapter and discuss the power of only 17 seconds of pure, focused thought vibration.
It's up to you. You have free will. That's the way it always was and is still. What's meant to be, think carefully, 'cause that will come true right before you.
Oh, did you get the kiss? That was my girl.